Hey guys, my name is Will. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to repair a broken PlayStation if it does something similar to this. So, as you can see, the red light is on. So the PlayStation is working. Here's TV. I'll cut the PlayStation on. Let's see here. Let's see if it'll pick it up. As of right now, we're getting no picture at all. PlayStation is on. Let's see if the controller will link. The controller is still looking. Nothing is happening. And if you go back to the PlayStation, you'll see that it is completely on. So I'm not getting a signal. You might experience this, or you might experience a glitch in the screen. It might freeze up a lot, and I'm going to teach you how to fix that. So, let's get on with it. Let's take it apart. The first thing you're going to have to do to fix your PlayStation is you're going to have to take it apart. So, usually right around here, there's a screw on the outside of your PlayStation. You're not going to be able to see it because it's covered up by a sticker. So you're going to take that off, and on the inside there is a screw. I've already taken mine out just to speed up this process. Let's do this. So then after you do that, this should totally just pop off. After that, there's some screws here. So start taking them off. Be sure to keep all the screws together so you don't lose them. I'll do this as quick as I can. And take all these off. Be sure to remember where all the screws go to, so that you don't come out with more screws left over than what you took out. You want to make sure you take out all the screws. You want to make sure you put all the screws back. Each one of them has a purpose. Alright, so I'm almost done with this. About 8 or 9 screws up here on top. Oh. Let's do this. Alright. So, simple take apart instructions that I would say most everyone is probably able and capable to follow. So now at this point, this should just slide right off. So now take all the screws, gotta put them over here. Alright, so you have a few things here. If you see this right here, this is the power source. This is your Blu-ray player. So first I'm going to do is we'll take out the Blu-ray player. So there is one screw in mine. I'm going to take it out. Okay, it goes out. Now, the Blu-ray player should pop right out. But you want to be careful. There is a power source right here. You just want to unplug that. That's unplugged. This right here is the connecting cable. There's a little switch right here. Be careful when you undo this. A lot of people break it off. It should slide right out. So it's in here. You just slide it out. Keep it carefully to the side. Now, here we have the power source. Like I said, I'll do my best to get this off as quickly as possible for you. Alright. So you want to unscrew all the screws. Okay. There's a ground cable right here. So just going to remember that the ground cable goes right over there. I'll show you in a second. Okay. Now, take all these little screws. We'll take them and put them to the side. Alright, let's get this out. Some of these are tricky to get out because they're near close edges. I'll make sure we can get them all out. Ah, there goes that one. This is when a magnetic head screwdriver would come in handy. But I don't have that. Most of these are Phillips head or star head screwdriver, but in my case right now I have a flat head that's kind of working universally for me. So what you want to do here is, again, you have the power source. Unplug the power source. Once that's done, it should lift up. Alright, that comes out. See right here, there's another, this is the power source from the electricity. I'm going to take that out. And then this should just kind of go over here. So set that over here. Just kind of move this out of the way. Alright, next, let's take this off. This is the power for the actual place where the power would be when you press the power button on your PlayStation. This also has a linking wire right here. So we're going to carefully take that out, and I'll show you how to do that. Alright. Screws off right here. Again, kind of put them over to the side. So this should kind of flip over. Now, these right here have to come off, because the motherboard is actually upside down, or underneath this, excuse me. And we'll take that off and I'll show you what to do there. The reason PlayStation usually doesn't work in this case, you get a white screen or a green screen, or it freezes, is it's losing connection with the RX chip. Alright, so this will carefully slide out. So if you look closely right here, I know there's a glare. You don't want to pull it out from the actual thing right here. You just pull this out from the bottom. So you don't want to rip that. Alright, now, this right here, same deal. Easily move the clip. Then it should slide out. So I want to carefully slide it out. Alright, it's out. Now we'll unscrew this. Just got to get this out of the way. Alright. Take these out. Again, set them to the side. This should kind of pop right out. Alright. I'm just kind of set this over here to the side with everything else. Next, you want to take out the screws on the side. So it's really already done. So what we're going to do now is, see this whole back piece right here on the PlayStation, where you see the power and AV jack, digital output, Ethernet cable, and HDMI cable. That should lift up. So should lift right up. There's the bottom of your PlayStation, empty. So I moved that out of the way. Now what we have here is the rest of it. So here's the back again, everything lifted out. This should just kind of come off. So be careful, you don't want to break anything, but should lift off. Alright, there it is. We'll set it to the side. Now, alright, here's your fan. It's massive, but again, the fan should come right off. Make sure that the power is unplugged. So this power here is unplugged. Let's unplug it. Next, I'm done. These plates right here, they must come off first. So yeah, if you can't see them, you see them better now without the glare. These plates right here have to come off. So let's do that. Let me reposition the camera a little bit so it's not as much of a glare. See if I can't get it a little bit better. Well, still glare, but I think it'll be okay. So let's take these off. These are 4 screws. They're the biggest screws in the entire PlayStation. They will screw right off. It just kind of holds this chassis plate together with the motherboard. So now that the screws are off, you can take this whole thing right here, screw this a little bit more, come right off, set it to the side. Same thing with this one, set it to the side. Now, you're going to flip this over. The fan should pop right off. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. There is your fan. And these are your problem. Right here. So you can see if you look really close, they have Arctic silver, which is like a thermic kind of it's a conductor. They use it to increase conductivity. And right here is your problem. What you want to do is you want to get some, go to Best Buy, Arctic silver, and you want to take that, you want to clean this off with alcohol. So this is the top part of the motherboard with the chassis plate on top of it. You have your processor right here. And you know that because it's slightly smaller. And then you have your RX chip is in this. So this is what cools your PlayStation down. And this is your processor. You want to take maybe a cotton ball, or maybe coffee filter would be best, alcohol, and rub it off. And you want to get some more Arctic silver is what it's called. If you take it to, if you go to Best Buy and say I need Arctic silver, and you want to just put a little bit on. You maybe do an X, take a card, and kind of swipe it on, swab it on. And so now you've got to put it back together, and that should solve all your problems with your PlayStation connectivity freezing up and cooling down. It's typically one of the only problems in a PlayStation that I think you'll find. I haven't had any other problems with mine. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll post another video on how to put your PlayStation back together once you get it down to its bare minimum. So, thank you guys. Any questions, comment below.